Today is November 21st, and these people at night, like I told you, they've been giving me virtual reality dreams. As the other guy who had said about these technologies, remote neural monitoring and virtual reality dreams, like how they pre-package all the dreams into your brain, because these people are targeting me for me being a star seed or chosen one, right? As Dr. Richard Boylan says, that I'm a star seed, a star kid, and these people are doing Operation Stargazer on me 24/7 365 days. And the main thing is to subdue, immobilize, or terminate us. To do all that, they need to break us by super interrogating us. So everything is super interrogation in my life for every minute things. So usually their dreams have been, usually there are like family members involved, and either there's some, we just get together going on, or there's some, but in bizarre places, or it's sometimes, they give me these bathroom and toilet dreams if it has to do something with sexual stuff, like just the previous day. So they want to make issue about something, some adult thing, okay? Sometimes they give me rape in my dreams, right? I told you, with my own family members. Why? Because they take one thing that whatever I did previous, or I might have said, I might have seen, I might have even recorded something in the video, whatever it is. They want to make issue about anything and everything just for this purpose, super interrogation purpose. Then they give me, like fall from heights and all that kind of dreams. Sometimes they give me water dreams and all that. But anyway, so yesterday, out of nowhere, I'm in Turkey, and all these women, they are wearing this Indian kind of Punjabi dress, and they're very behaving aloof, as if I'm a visitor in that country. And I was asking for just grocery stores or supermarket or something like that, and these women were like, oh no, we can't tell you anything. And they were just behaving very aloof. It was a very weird dream that they gave. Now I'm thinking to myself that they have never given me this kind of dream. Why suddenly they're putting me in Turkey? So, okay, just before this dream happened, in the morning, around 6 a.m., around that time, I was emailing something to a pastor, and now this pastor is out of country, not in the country that I live in. So these people either mistook that guy to be in Turkey, or they just wanted to synchronize that thing, that, oh, he's outside, and the region was around that region. So now, but anyway, so today when I was making tea, I'm thinking that, why the heck Turkey? What the heck? So did they like miscalculate? Whoever is the watcher is, usually I think it's Gerald Sosby, ex-FBI agent. At nighttime he's stalking me usually, so probably it's him. But it's not just one person watching me, it's like multiple people, right? The Delta Force or Jehovah's Witness, NSA, CIA, FBI. There's so many people watching me continuously. So, but I know he's one of them usually. So I don't know if it was him, but so there was some miscalculation. I was just thinking, and these people started to give me 2 twitch on the left side of my thigh to confirm. I told you, anything on the left side means a confirmation. Yeah, we miscalculated. We thought the guy was in Turkey, so we put you there in Turkey. Okay, these kind of synchronizations they will do for super interrogation purpose. They just gave me these 2 twitch to confirm, yeah, we miscalculated. So anyways, I told you they will do because it is super interrogation. So they want to interrogate from every minute things I do in my life. Then, as all of a sudden, I don't know, there's some schoolmate, and he's trying to be close to me, and then he's just trying to tell me, oh, let's go, we have this get together here and get together over there and this and that. I'm like, okay, it was kind of bizarre, and that was the only thing I can remember, not much. Um, so and then I had my mother. She was up like on some hilly area, and then she had to like climb down, and it's kind of, I tell you, all these bizarre dreams, and the one dream has no relations with the other dream. All these are like separate dreams I get. I'm like, okay, I'm not sure what. Sometimes I don't get all of their dreams, but all these bizarre weird dreams they keep putting in my brain. And so what happened is they started to give me all these dreams. See, I told you I always get up at 5 a.m., 5:10 a.m. to make this breakfast for my hubby. So, and then I sleep and usually I cannot fall asleep immediately. So I think while I was done by 6 a.m., I was done. And then when I come into my bedroom, I'm always on YouTube or just reading some news articles or just watching some videos, whatever. But today I was like emailing. I told you I was emailing this pastor about all these targeting of chosen ones and all that. And right after that, these three dreams came of me being in Turkey, people being, being aloof to me. Then this schoolmate, and he was very shadowy person. I couldn't even see the face. I don't know who the heck was that person. It's like a black silhouette is all I can see. And then my mother. And there were many other group of people who were up, and we were trying to come down. It was like bizarre. I don't even remember entire of it, but all of these dreams plays like a movie in my brain. So I was so much, my mind is so much into it. And what happened, I did not, and I slept a little bit late because I was emailing. I was trying to find, well, it took some time, so I couldn't fall asleep immediately. So first of all, I slept almost, I don't know, around 6:45, 7 o'clock. So usually I get up by 8:30 at the most. But like I said, because these people were giving me these dreams, and I was dreaming, I was seeing all they playing this as a movie in my mind. I was in such this trance state, that I did not realize, like I have to get up. So what happened right at 8:58 a.m., because they know I usually, the last time that I get up, like the time that I usually, not usually, but I will get up if I'm feeling too much drowned or lethargic after all these dreams, all that, is 9 o'clock. Okay, because I usually sleep late, like at say 7, sometimes even 7:30 I will fall asleep if I have to go through making videos, uploading videos, and then transferring the videos and all that, or sending links to people around, maybe on Twitter or anywhere. So it usually consumes a lot of my morning time, and so I sleep late, and so that will like push things. So anyways, right at 8:58 they started to have ambulance or fire truck sirens. And I knew it, that they want to wake me up. And sure enough, the moment I opened my eyes, and I was thinking that most likely it's about 9 o'clock. See, I have not, the moment I heard the sirens, first I opened up my eyes. Then I knew these people want to wake me up. I immediately understood. And so I knew that it has to be around 9 o'clock. And sure enough, when I see my phone, it was 8:58. So you see, all these are not random ambulance and fire truck sirens. I've told you that these people do it. They are actual gang stalkers. These people are asked to run these ambulance sirens and fire truck sirens at a particular time, or else all these days passed, I never heard any ambulance sirens, at around 9 o'clock. How come? So now they are giving me one twitch on the left side of my leg to confirm the same, because usually I get up at 8 o'clock. That is my usual time. I get up at 8 o'clock, or at the most 8:15, 8:30. It's at the most, it depending on what kind of dreams they are giving me, how much my energy has been drained in the morning. Because see, when I wake up, I'm not in this real world. I'm still in that world of me being wherever these people were putting me. Sometimes, they give me choking dreams. And I've told you all in my previous video that why they give me choking dreams. And then the choking dream, they will then wake me up. They have a technology to wake up, as ex-FBI agent Gerald Sosby has mentioned on his website about my targeting. Oh, that we wake up the target, at middle of night. So yeah, then they will wake me up. First they give me choking dream that I'm getting choked, like something is being wrapped around my face, or I'm just gasping for air, even if there is nothing wrapped around. And literally I can feel all that in my sleep. I can feel everything is so real. Then I'll get up, and that is synchronized with the dryness in my throat, and then I have to I have to do a little coughing, and then I have to immediately drink water, because there is a dryness involved with the cough. So all of this is witchcraft. This is not actual dryness, but they only do these kind of stuff when they want to tell me, oh look, the food you cook was spicy. Or say if they saw me put some red chili flakes or black peppers or red chili powder or something, if they feel that, oh look, you're adding too much chilies, then they will give me these kind of dreams at night. First a dream of choking, then immediately waking up, then that the dryness, clearing my throat little 2-3 times, like coughing, and then immediately drinking water, and then they will let me sleep again, if at all I fall asleep immediately. So this is how they do my humiliation programming, super interrogation, slavery programming, constant mind control, behavior control, control. We can't control everybody else. We need to control you. You are the starseed. You are the chosen one. You have the source conscious energy. So you need to be under our control. Satan needs to control you, because you are the danger to our cabal. It says right here that it is necessary to round up starseeds who could cause the cabal trouble. So we are the main troublemaker for this cabal, and so they need to put me in continuous control thing. And the cabal foresees and is actively planning for the day when the UFO cover-up falls out. So what is this UFO cover-up? UFO aliens are nothing but jinn, demons, fallen angels, Lucifer, all these people. All these demons, like. So when that cover up of these reptilians and greys, who they call, all so-called fake aliens, because alien, they tell you in the spelling that it's a lie and a lie and alien, right? They just don't pronounce it a lie and, right? Or else people will figure it out. Oh, we're gonna pronounce it alien, okay? So anyway, so it has something to do with this Lucifer, fallen angels, jinn, demons, and that is why they continuously use witchcraft on me, because I don't think so. There's a lot of the directed energy weapons thing, the electric shock they are giving and pulling off my eardrum, and maybe all of this probably by electric, and they have been giving me this humming sound. I told you, for past now, I don't know, 10-15 days now, they have been giving me this humming sound that I can hear whenever it's very pin drop silence. It's very quiet. Especially in the evening and in morning time, I can hear it, all this. But it plays in entire my cranium region, in my ears, but mainly it's in my cranium, not more so in my ears. And yeah, it's very like annoying, this continuous thing. So yeah, of course, that makes CIA, Robert Duncan and director, CIA director, William Burns, all these people, terrorists, FBI, Gerald Sosby, Barbara Hartwell, CIA, NSA, Karen Stewart, Romola Dharmraj, Suja Vision, Jibin, Sachin Clive, Pastor Billy Crone, they're all fake, okay? They're all fake pastors. Dr. Stephen Greer, Dr. Richard Boylan, Yuval Noah Harari, Klaus Schwab, all these people, Elon Musk, the champion of the Satan, champion of Baphomet, champion of devil, that guy. So all these people, yeah, they're criminals, because they do my mind body hack, everything. Like they literally they mowed my like my ass also sometimes. So say if I turn around when I'm sleeping, if I turn around, and if they don't want me to turn around, like sleep on right side, usually I never sleep on right side, but say I'm tired of sleeping straight, but the moment I turn, like within few minutes, like say 1 minute or 2 minutes, they'll start like giving me these kind of moving thing in my back area, in my ass area, something, so that I'll then get so frustrated, and then I'll come back and I'll sleep straight. So like I said, I'm not doing it, it's they who do it, because they're controlling my mind. Now either they could be controlling via witchcraft or via some kind of physical implant. Now there's this Montauk dot guy, okay, right, I showed you how he clearly says that there, here, oh, where did he go? Here he says in his part 2, okay, that see, in this visible or etheric state, aliens can monitor target. Aliens meaning the gene demons, okay? No, there is nothing like aliens. They can monitor targets without normally being noticed. By getting close to their targets, they can more effectively project strong thoughts into a person's subconscious, giving him impulses, ideas, inspirations that he will take as his own and act upon unless he questions their origins and rationality, okay? Then he talks about how they manipulate our own thoughts and our chakras and everything, behavior, feelings, everything. And I told you how these hidden elements is the harvesting of life force energy from abductees, meaning mainly the starseeds, Starkids, chosen ones, targeted individual, because we only have the life force energy, we have the source conscious energy, as this guy targeting of starseeds, Darlington Moses, says that starseeds are source consciousness carriers. This makes them to be targeted by the soulless who needs source energy. The starseeds themselves are not quite awake to what is happening. They believe the popular narrative of life, which is based on the soulless teachings. Okay, so that is what I'm saying, because the life force energy or the source conscious energy that Darlington Moses talks about, source conscious energy, that has to come from this fear, terror, pain, sexual violation, humiliation, and despair. And that is what I'm saying. They have been doing humiliation to me continuously, slavery programming. They've been doing sexual violation. They've been giving me pain via all these pulling of eardrum, pressure on eardrum, electric shock on the right side of my brain, shooting needle pins in the right side of my abdomen, uterus, waist area, and then removing my eyelash and putting it in my eye, putting stones in my mouth, giving me tongue bites, induced jaw bites, ulcers in my mouth and swelling of my tongue. All of this, it causes pain. And then fear and terror, they used to do this a lot when they used to put a lot of these insect activities in my house, initially in 2015, 16, 17, for 3-4 years that they did all this. And lots of gang stalking they used to do back then, all these random vehicles, police cars, military helicopters, all kind of stuff. Back then I was getting extreme fear and terror back then. But now they have moved from that kind of gang stalking. I don't get gang stalking as much. Like I said, ambulance sirens today came, that was part of gang stalking. But to dictate me, what? Oh, hey, you get up, right? It's 8:58, come on, get up. So this is what they do. They're trying to make me a biorobot. And that is where this guy comes in, where he talks about biorobotism. Even you go to everydayconcern.net, Ramola Dharmraj is, she's a journalist, and she has written about this girl, Rohini Baisesar. She's an Indian girl in Canada who stabbed a stranger, and she clearly said that she was being used for biorobotism, for via psychotronic weapons and all that. And these guys, they talk all of this, it's all military technologies. These people are satanic cults, UFO cults, directed energy technologies, psychotechnologies, multi-experimental drugs, multinational government contractors, controlled and compliant media, induced crime wave. And here they then talk a lot about other stuff. But See, these are raise 1 or 2 generations of children under the auspices of government-approved satanic cults such as blah blah blah. Violent sexual, physical, and psychological abuse of these children over a period of 15 years will produce generations of dissociative automatons. What is automatons? It's like robots who will comply with instructions in obedient and unquestioning fashion. Okay, now I came to know about all these articles after me watching Dr. Stephen Greer's video, that, oh, look, these people, they are being tortured like this, for this purpose, and you go look up this article. He said, and that is how I found this article. So yeah, I've went through violent sexual, physical, and psychological abuse, all three of this, and yeah, this has been going on since 2014 basically. But even before that I knew I was being gang stalked, but they were not, like, it wasn't court. It was like they were right in my face. Now they were coming to my doorsteps, these gang stalkers, and all the cuts on my body, weird insect activities, everything started right after Jehovah's Witnesses started to come to my house in 2015 or late 14 and something like that. And it's only after that every single witchcraft activity started in my house, because they took my handwritten name, and back then I didn't know why they are taking my handwritten name. I didn't know. I have never heard of witchcraft. I had never heard of black magic. I didn't know what the heck was all that. It's later when I studied my own astrological chart, I came to know, oh, I have all these combinations in my chart. Oh, that was making all the sense. All the symptoms were making sense. So yeah, these satanic cults, that is what they do. They do human, child, and animal sacrifice for their witchcraft. They have to. They worship devil, and they have to. And devil needs blood, right? I was watching this another Chosen One's video, and he clearly said the devil needs blood. Devil needs blood. Even there is another YouTuber. His YouTube handle is B as in boy, D as in dog, BDELL, BDEL 1014. That's his handle, and that's his channel name. And on there he shows all these reptilians and these Scottish Rite Freemasonries and reptilians and all these, he clearly says how Disney and Walmart, and there are underground tunnels in Walmart, and these Disney and all these Freemasonic people, Scottish Rite, from Europe, that spread out to US and everywhere. All of them, they require blood sacrifice, human child sacrifice. In fact, he showed a statue in New York on the road, by the pavement, that there was a drain, the drainage system where there's a lid on the top, the lid of the drain, right? So that is open. From there is coming out a reptilian, like I don't know, was it a alligator or something, but they show a reptilian coming out, and and a child is inside his mouth, inside the reptilian's mouth, and the child's head is made up of bag, like a dollar bag. So he's saying that they show you all of these in plain sight. And there was yet another statue in, was that in Italy? I'm not sure where. It was somewhere in Europe. He showed a statue where literally these reptilian was literally shown to eat the child. So half of the child was in his mouth. So he's like, they show you all of this in plain sight, that yes, these people need child. And that is why he was saying that how child sacrifice, how so many children go on missing, and people don't know where the heck are these children going, But so anyway, so what else did they do? They gave me all these dreams. They even gave me a little bit of electric shock, and they pulled my back hair like twice. Right after I sent email to that guy, to that pastor. After that, I was trying to sleep, and I felt like a hair pull. One hair, you pull the hair, how it pains, how it hurts. That kind of symptom I had. And I knew, like, they were doing something where witchcraft. They just did twice, then they stopped. Then I'm sleeping, then they gave me this virtual reality dream. Then I get up, and the ambulance siren starts at 8:58. So yeah, they want to make you, oh, hello, get up, biorobot. We are making a biorobot out of you. You can't sleep this. Okay. So now in doing all of this, they wasted my time because I have to make this video that has almost 25 minutes now. You see, if they didn't do any of this, I would have gotten up early actually, because I was engrossed in their virtual reality dream that they were giving me, all these BS dreams. So I would have gotten up early, and I would have, right after my tea, I always go and, freshen up, like, take shower and all that. But no, now I had to, because of all of these activities they did in the morning, now I have to make this video. It cost me 25 minutes again. And this is how they continuously cause delays. And that is exactly what this guy talks about in his article. I'll show you if I still have it right here. Inputs of psychological dynamics conducive to torture and ill treatment report. Okay, so torture comprises of mind reading, mind control, central nervous system control, 24/7, anywhere tracking, organized gang stalking, voice to skull, V2K technology, physical injury, harassment through directed energy weapons. Okay. It's a no-touch, covert, and a remotely operated, so leave the minimum evidence. Okay. Total surveillance, mind reading, body, mind control, dream manipulation, using neuro weapons, remote neural monitoring, RNM technology. The eyes of a target become a live camera for the trackers. Whatever the target's view is recorded on the tracker's computer or viewed by tracker's brain using a brain-to-computer interface. I told you they already given me signals that, we are uploading your brain to a computer. Brain-to-brain interface, satellite-based technologies, results in gross passing of fundamental human rights such as personal privacy, health, safety, data security, family security, all of this. Pre-packaged dream sequences are routinely downloaded to TI's brains, and harassers interact with the victim while they are dreaming. I told you. So I'm busy with all of this, so I can't even wake up. But now they want to make even issue. Oh, hello, it's 8:50. You haven't woke up yet. But first I had to, send the email to pastor. That wasted my time. Then I'm sleeping late. Then you want to start giving me virtual reality dreams. So all of this is pushing delay. If I was living a normal person's life, I would have fallen asleep earlier. I would have gotten up early as I was, getting up early for so many past days. Because I told you I'm noticing for past almost right after that November 7th last video about these pervert terrorists that I uploaded, where they were giving me hundreds of shooting needle pins in the right side of my uterus. Very intense, very, very, very intense. The torture that they gave me, that drained out my energy, and the headaches came from that, and the sleep deprivation, and all of it, that the 2 days that I spent was so horrible. But right after that, because I started to post that videos everywhere on Twitter, okay, and right after that, I started to notice that these people have been very quiet. So I don't know if it is because of they took out so much of my loosh that they want me to build up my energy again, or is it that I'm sending out all these links to everywhere on Twitter? Is that the reason they want to be quiet? Or is it that I ran out of the hard disk? Because, I'm transferring all these videos on the hard disk, and my hard disk is full, so I can't even transfer the videos. So maybe they want to be quiet. Oh, now you can't transfer the videos and your phone is going to get full, the storage is going to get full. So okay, we're going to do less targeting and torture of yours, so that you are not making as much videos, as many videos. We'll let your drive come. We know you have ordered. When it will come, we'll again start giving you torture, so you can then continue making your videos and then transferring it. I don't know if that's the reason, but like I said, they've been very quiet. And so I was getting up, at least by 8 o'clock, I was getting up, 8:15 at the most. But yeah, like I said, and all of this, I told you, even on XFBI Gerald Sosby's website, it's mentioned, oh, the target got up at between 8 to 9. Because he knows that he's my stalker. So he has every single thing that happens in my life. He writes on his website. If they there was an episode of few days, like 3-4 days, where they literally used to wake me up in the middle of the night and give me sleep deprivation. And sure enough, when I go and visit his website, he has mentioned that on his website. Anything that happens to me is mentioned on his website, like around that time. I call guys to repair my house, and then he starts talking about repairman on his website because he's my stalker. Um, Invisible physical harassment, directed energy weapons, vertigo, and this guy hasn't even mentioned like half of the stuff that I have gone through, heart palpitations and all of this. It's all induced. These are not my real heart palpitations or anything, or chest palpitations or lung palpitations or whatever I want to call, because it's usually on the right side. I told you they do everything on the right side to me. Voice to skull, as all these people, who go on this shooting spree, they tell you that, oh, we were hearing all these voice to skull, we were hearing voices in our skulls, right? And they were giving us orders to do this and that. So that's like a biorobotism, trying to make a robot out of people. And they want to induce these crimes in society. I just showed you in the previous thing, but the target people's physical health, hygiene, peace of mind, career, social credibility, family, friends, and other relationship. All these get seriously downgraded and systematically made to fade out via the About Torture program. A primary goal in these slow kill, no touch, soft kill programs is to remove TIs from the job workforce so that they are in range at home for longer times to facilitate more testing, refining of weapons. I told you this is what they have been doing. Give me the intense pain, then less subtle pain, what kind of, they need to do to give me certain symptoms, so they are, because I'm then telling everything that's happening to me. So now they can figure out, oh, we are doing this, so she's getting this kind of pain. Now they started to give me chest pain in the right side of my lung when I was talking about the palpitations. You see, nothing is random. They just started doing it. They gave me a pain, not a palpitation, like as if somebody's pressing on the right side of my chest area. Okay, they just started doing that pressing, that pain, and now they already removed it. You see how they will give me for a few seconds when I'm talking about that word? Oh, again they started. Because I said stop, maybe they want to start it. So here, they again started. Now they stopped again. So that's what I'm saying. They do it at a particular time. Nothing is random. See, I've been making 25 minutes of video. Why there was no chest pain back then? Why only now? Because they are synchronizing everything for super interrogation purpose. They need to synchronize everything for that. Oh, this is what I wanted to show. Spoil work task completion. So when they continuously, do all these kind of torture, this is exactly what happens is spoiling my work task completion. Like, see, it's already 30 minutes in the video. I told you how they are spoiling my work task completion, because in a normal life, I would have gotten up, I would have started to do my, whatever morning chores that I do. But no, these people delayed everything from that virtual reality dream, and then pulling off my hair, and that little electric shock, and then ambulance sirens, and then me going there, and then they gave me 2 twitch on the left side of my leg to confirm that, we made a miscalculation of of the that pastor being in Turkey, so we placed you in Turkey. So that was a twitch they gave me on the left side of my leg. Then I have to come, then I have to make a video. So now 30 minutes pass, and now then I'll go and do other chores. Now while I started to say all this, they just gave me 1 electric shock on the right side of my brain. I don't know why, but they just gave me. So you see, it's never ending. It's no stopping. It's continuous torture for every single minute things. Continuous. And I have to keep showing all these different articles from Dr. Richard Boylan's to Discerning Alien Disinformation. This is montalk.net guy. Okay, he talks all about these aliens, but these aliens are nothing but jinn and demons whom they invoke via witchcraft. Because don't forget, Billy Crone pastor, who's a fake pastor, but he's an Illuminati guy. So he has seen all these animal human sacrifice, everything he has seen. He clearly said that there are 300 witches in one military base. What are these 300 witches doing in one military base? Okay, so when this Dr. Richard Boylan talks about these Green Bear SEALs, Delta Force, NSA, and of course CIA, FBI, all these people are involved, you know, in targeting of Starkids, Operation Stargazer, to do these break us and super interrogate. So obviously, you know, they are not only using directed energy weapons. Yeah, he's not going to write aliens. He's not going to start writing, he's not going to start writing witches and jinn and demons and all that, because that is one thing government doesn't want to show, that, oh, we are using witchcraft on people. But yeah, how they will tell you that they are using witchcraft, these kind of wordings they will write. They're not gonna, because one should know what is satanic cult. What's a cult? Go watch Devil in Ohio. You will know what a cult is. They actually show you themselves, the cult, Illuminati cult, and they show you how they do sacrifices of animal. And that is why when you go to this Bidel 1014, that YouTuber guy, he clearly showed Hillary Clinton's email to that Huma Ubaidin, whatever her last name is. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but Huma, Huma, is her first name, I believe. Okay. So anyways, we know that all the emails got leaked and all that, right? So Hillary Clinton told her, you know, that Huma girl, that today I need to sacrifice my chicken for Moloch. Now Moloch is that Baal, or you know, this whom they do all these animal sacrifice. Now don't forget, even this guy, Dr. Thomas Horn, who has written Zeitgeist 425, and he has written about how the New World Order is already embracing and preparing for the second coming of its cherished new gods. Who are these cherished new gods? Lucifer, fallen angel Lucifer, right? And the Antichrist. So he has mentioned in this book how 44 US presidents were Freemasons. So yeah, they were not of Jesus Christ. They, like even Almas Jacob has said, that Donald Trump and all these, you know, presidents, he shows that, you know, he's holding a Bible and he's a Jesus Christ follower. No. The moment these people start to talk, they talk in Satan's language. Their speech is of Satan. So even this guy clearly said that how Ronald Reagan, Thomas Jefferson, Washington, all of these presidents, they were Freemasons. They were worshippers of Lucifer, fallen angel, Satan, devil, and they used to do animal sacrifice, human sacrifice, because all of this was even found in, was it Ronald Reagan or Benjamin Franklin's house? One of the president's house. He has mentioned it in this book, that you know, all these bones and everything was found of animals and humans in his property. Then what else he said? Yeah, he talks even about pedophilia and everything. I don't want to go into that topic, but he talks a lot about this in this book, and how they're preparing America for these cherished new gods. Okay. Secret Destiny of America, countdown to the Secret Destiny of America. So yeah, oh, and yesterday I totally forgot to include this in my yesterday's video, when I told you we went to restaurant and how all the targeting and torture they did. They will not even let me eat properly, you know, and I already knew before even I went to restaurant that these people will do something. They have to, like, sometimes I get this intuition, like they will do something, like they want to do it, you know, they want to make a fuss about me eating food, or for that reason doing anything. So what happened was, yeah, I made tea for my hubby and myself, you know, before going to restaurant. It was like evening time. It was very gloomy weather outside, and, you know, it was very gloomy and very, you know, we wanted to like energize ourselves. And so I don't know, we just made some tea. And there's people had some problems in snacking or whatever it was. And is that the reason they gave me swelling? I'm just thinking, but I told you, since last October or November, they have started to give the swelling of the right side of the tip of my tongue, which is always only swelling. It never turns into ulcers, but it immediately swells up. Like I can feel that swelling. Like I told you, once I was peeling the avocado, I was making a guacamole, and if there is like a black spot on there, immediately, like, you know, I'm taking it out, but they immediately swell the right side of my tongue. I didn't even put anything in my mouth. They just, like, I can feel the pain that immediately just starts. So they want to make issue about the avocado thing. This is what they've been doing it. And I told you, the swelling of my tongue, usually I kept getting every other day. So it's like the swelling badly, it would subside, and then again they will, you know, within 2-3 days again they will give me. So since October, and this is what, November, so it's almost a year now that they have been continuously giving me this swelling. But lately I've been noticing in past 1 month they have stopped. They were almost stopped. Yeah, here and there they kept giving me this minor, you know, once in a month or something like that. So I don't know, yesterday they again gave me, that's all I wanted to say, this swelling of the tongue. And it could be either from that, or I had even a thought, because we were to go to this restaurant that my mother-in-law wanted to go, because she said that she wants to go to, because we were celebrating her birthday. And so we were just thinking to get, you know, wherever she wants to go. So it was her decision. So we just decided. So I was having a thought that, we're going here. And so anyway, so maybe at that point, I'm not sure exactly. But I felt when I was having a thought about that restaurant. So maybe that's why they wanted to start making issues about the restaurant. So they gave me this. And now I just saw another black guy's video. He makes videos on Chosen Ones. He said that when the witchcraft is done, these jinn and demons, they hack all these people, right? And they will start saying things or thoughts that are not theirs. So maybe my hubby was made to speak that, oh, look, she's gonna get acidity from that last appetizer bite I told you in my previous video, right? And I confirmed with her that, are you sure you want to have this last bite, last piece? She said yes. I again confirmed, then I placed in her plate. But after that, my hubby said, she gets acidity. But I'm like, she said yes, so how am I to stop her, from eating? I'm like, if she feels like it, she can place it back in that bowl, because now the appetizer bowl was empty. She can place it back if she doesn't want it. So, and right after that conversation, I had my, the last bite of that appetizer. So there were only like 3 bites left. So I gave 1 to her. She wanted only 1. And I took 2 because my hubby didn't want that. So anyways, the last bite I was having turned out to be stale. And literally I wanted to spit it out in that bowl. So you see how they want to synchronize whatever I said to my hubby about that last bite, in my mother-in-law's bowl. So it was a witchcraft. I told you, they have put stones in my mouth out of nowhere. So all that is witchcraft. So yeah, they make the food go stale. So maybe all of this was pre-planned. And so they made my hubby talk like that. And I'm like, why are you making fuss about it? She wants it. She can decide if she wants it. And we were to have dessert after that anyways. So usually, whenever they feel like acidity, they always have dessert, and that usually calms down their acid level. At least that's what they have claimed. So I'm like, I don't know, she wants it, so how can I stop her? But this is what, I have to continuously go through that, because these people are getting, so I don't know if they are planning out events ahead of time, like how to make her hubby behave. We will do induced speech. And now Dr. Eric Karlstrom also has spoken about induced speech, induced thoughts, induced dreams that are not yours. Same thing Montauk.net guy just said. I showed you in the website, the alien website, that you think the thoughts are yours, but it's not yours. So these people are implanting these stupid thoughts in my hubby's brain. He's speaking it out, and then I have to go and explain that thing. So now they are synchronizing whatever I said about the last bite with the stale the food, because they need to do something with my food. They need to have that synchronization for super interrogation. They need to have humiliation and guilt and all of that associated with it. So they are pre-planning all of these events ahead of time, that how they will spot. And not only sometimes say I once we went to a restaurant and we had ordered a curry that turned out to be a little spicy, and now that was me going the second time in that restaurant, and my in-laws were not there the first time I visited that restaurant. So what happened was, I don't know how, if they, because my mother was eating that curry, and she was like, yeah, it's very nice, it's very flavorful. So I thought, okay, we might like that. So we ordered that, and the other one was, milder and more sweeter and all that. So I thought that these had more veggies in it. So I don't know. Now they were not eating that as much. So immediately what these people did was placed stone in my mouth. So I literally had to spit out that curry from my mouth. Oh, look, why the heck did you order that curry? See, they didn't do it first. They didn't do it at my first bite. They waited, they saw what these people are doing, and I am noticing that, because see, they are reading my thoughts. So I am noticing who's eating who, or who is eating what. So now, because they are reading my mind, and they just gave me twitch on the left side of my leg to confirm, yeah, we placed a stone in your food, and that, yeah, we were telling you, how dare you order that curry for them. See, they didn't do it on the first bite because they don't know, but they want to make issue about something. So when I'm noticing something, because I'm an observant person, I observe who's eating what, so that I can figure out what to order next time we go to the restaurant, because it's a new restaurant for us. We don't know all the dishes there. For example, yesterday we ordered, I told you how we ordered the medium spice level in all our curries, but it turned out to be spicy. And like I said, no matter which Indian restaurant we go to, we always order medium spice level, because mild sometimes turns out to be way too mild. There's no flavor, and the spicy is really spicy for us. So we always order mild. So I mean medium. So who knew the medium that we ordered will turn out spicy? So that spiciness hit my hubby, and he was having this acidity when he came home. So I'm like, just drink cold milk. And the moment I just saw him drink the cold milk or take out the cold milk, because I was changing my clothes, I came out and he was already pouring the milk in the glass. And I told him to drink cold milk, and now they're giving me twitches on the right side of my hands, 3 twitches, to make issue about, oh no, why I don't, they want to make issue about why he was taking the cold milk on his own, or why you told him to drink cold milk. I don't know. They want to make issue. But yesterday night also they wanted to make issue. They gave me electric shock on the right side of my brain. Today they gave me 3 twitches on the right side of my arm, right when I was talking about this cold milk stuff. So yeah, well, I said, because I myself drink cold milk, and I have seen my father drink cold milk ever anytime he has acidity and all that. So from our experience, I just told him that just drink cold milk. And like I said, we just came home, and I was just changing the clothes, and he had already changed, so he, I think, went out and took the glass of the cold milk. So, like I said, I have to go through all these minute torture, continuous torture, dictation, mind control, behavior, this, that, why? Because only I have the source conscious energy, and through my targeting, can they get my loosh energy from me for their gene and demons and aliens, as Montauk.net guy says, as Darlington Moses says, as Tanut Sudan says in the YouTube channel Matrix, Unveiling of Matrix. So yeah. They wasted 49 minutes of mine, and now I'll start my day after they have wasted my almost 50 minutes.